Hi, I'm author Dominique Wilkins, and I just want to say hi and hope all is well. I just want to talk to you today about being super strong because there's a lot of things that happen to us, and that's what it requires you to be, is just to be super strong. And sometimes I know that maybe you're one of those people who always the strong person, but then people fail to realize that even if you are always the strong person, that you too have issues and some conflicts that you have to deal with, and sometimes you need someone to lean on. But keep the faith, because if you've been through a lot, because you're strong, you know that it's your faith that's going to get you through. You know that just like you've been through all those other things, what you're going through right now is nothing. The Bible says that we have the power in our tongue. The power of life and death lies in our tongue. So if you want to get through it, all you have to do is speak it, claim it, ask for help in Jesus' name. Because he says anything that you call on him and ask for him in his name will be done. Thy will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. He will provide, and he wants you to call on him. He wants you to, because it says in the Bible that when you call on him, where you're weak, he's strong. So if you're super weak, just know he's super strong, and he doesn't expect you to do it all alone. He's just waiting to hear from you. So call on him, and just know that the more you feel like it's always something, the more you get through it, as long as you continue to do what works. Calling on him. Make sure that your faith is up to par, because good always wins. No matter how much the devil tries to put on you. And please know that God can do whatever he wants. He can stop anything that he wants. But we were not meant to be here on earth and live a happy-go-lucky life without being tested. Because sometimes God allows these bad things to happen to test us, to make sure that we are who we say we are. And also, he uses us. And I love when the Lord uses me, because he loves me enough to know that I am going to come back. I'm going to double back, and I'm going to ask for help, because I'm a punk. I'm sorry. I'm a punk. And I'm going to be like, Lord, help me, God, please. In a heartbeat, I'm going to ask him, because I know in the past, every time I called on him, he came. Not always when I wanted him to, not how I wanted him to, but he came, and I got through it. And that's why I keep going back. Go with what works, and he will come through. And a lot of times, he wants us to be tested, and even you. Why? Because somebody else is watching you, and they need to see that somebody so good, somebody like you, somebody so nice and sweet and humble is tested too. So they can't quit because they're being tested. Because, hey, if somebody's so nice and sweet and humble and they pay their tithes, they do this, and they're being tested, what makes you so exempt? But the key to it is watch the way they got through it. She prayed about it and got through it, so can I. The Super Strong collection is exactly why I wrote this. For people who are going through things, and sometimes they just need to hear that this is just a storm. And all you have to do is tell that storm to get behind. Tell those winds to stop shaking. Tell them it's going to pass. And as long as you keep your head up and you keep on fighting it, you keep on keeping on, you're going to make it through. It's not a monsoon, just a stupid storm. You'll get through it. And just like in this book, I wrote this book, it's called Work It Out. In Work It Out, you'll see that she got to the point, it was so bad. She thought life was terrible. She said, I'm going to kill myself before this man does. Because this man is under this influence and he has no control. I stayed, I made excuses, I did this, I did that. And I can't go to anywhere or anyone, because if I do, he's going to come there and kill me too. And nobody wants to be in the middle of my crap. Nobody wants to be involved in this drama. So I have no place else to go. I have nothing else I can do. So she was about to jump. So what you need to do is, if you ever felt like you've ever been to your ropes end and you're ready to jump, you just think like there's nothing else, no other choices that you can make, find out what she did. Find out how a stranger, sometimes God can send a stranger in to show you that jumping is not the way to go. Taking your own life is not an option. Not when your life doesn't belong to you in the first place. He gave you breath, and it's His that belongs to you. It's the Holy Spirit that lives in you. You cannot take that from Him. So no, taking your life is not an option. Calling on Him is, and He will work it out. Find out how He can work it out for you in the Super Strong collection. And if that's not enough, then guess what? There's more. Have you ever been in the point where you felt like you've just been crying and crying and crying and you need to give your tears a break? Yeah, we've all been there. But in order to realize that you need to claim it and you can step back and you can see enough, that's when you know you're strong. That's when you hit that brink and you say, I need to give my tears a break. I am tired of crying. And sometimes in this particular case, this is in a relationship where sometimes you're with someone and you're not evenly yoked, but you think that you can change them and make things for the better. This is what she did. She did that, and she just kept adding on to their relationship, just thinking that things in time will heal all wounds. Time doesn't always heal all wounds, no. And if it does heal all wounds, because if you think that, then of course you have to make sure that you add prayer and faith in there. It's not just time. Time is not a God. Please don't think that. Time does not heal all wounds. But sometimes with faith, with strength, with God and prayer, then time can put a little healing in it, but not alone. That is not all you need. And so sometimes we get into relationships and think that in time, this person will mature. In time, this person will be everything that I need them to be. In time. But some kind of way, that time never comes. Or some kind of way, your clock is not mashed up with their clock or Father Time's clock. And then, before you just go crazy, you need to give your tears a break. Find out how she did it. Find out how she got out. Because if you are in a situation where you're just tired, then you need to give your tears a break too. And you just need a little help, a little boost, a little push. And that book should help some. So again, in the Super Strong collection that I wrote, you'll find those 2 books that will help you get you just the nudge that you need. But if that's not enough, have no worries, no fear. A 3rd book is here. This book is called 3 Wishes. In 3 wishes, you have 3 friends, and they all are wishing for Mr. Perfect, their perfect lives that they want. And I know you've done it before. I know you said, I wish I had this, I wish you had that. These 3 friends got together and said, I wish I had a man who loved me. Another said, I wish I had a man who would take care of me and I didn't have to work. And another said, I wish I had a man that loved me and my children. And guess what? The good thing about wishing is you can get it all right. Sometimes you can get what you wish for. But is it what you want is the question. How many times have we seen wishes going wrong? How many times have we watched movies about genies that give you those 3 wishes and you're like, that is not what I want? Heck, there's a commercial on there on TV right now. It's so cute. Where the man that has the genie and he wishes for $1 million. And the genie says, there is $1 million deers, aka bucks, not $1 million. So when you're wishing, yes, you should be specific, but you never know exactly how the enemy uses your wishes and your frame of mind to find a loophole to get you where you least like it. But guess what? Let me give you an alternative solution, and it works for me and everybody else that I know. When you pray about it, one thing the good Lord loves is us, is you. If you pray about it, He's not going to give you $1 million. If He thinks you need it, you'll get $1 million. And sometimes, if you think about the story of King Solomon didn't even ask for money. He asked for wisdom. And guess what he got in return? Money. He got wisdom, money, and all his heart's desired. Because the Lord knows what you want. You don't have to wish for it. You call on Him, ask Him, and say, hey, Lord, I would love this. And He's not going to, sometimes He's not just going to give you what you want. He's going to give you what you need. That's even better than what you want. Heck, as a matter of fact, He doesn't even give you what you deserve. No. How many times have you gotten things that you know you didn't deserve? But that's called God's grace, favor, and mercy. Not what you deserve. Because if you think about it, if you ever got what you deserve, sure, you're not going to be too happy about it. Not a happy camper at all. So, having said that, you guys, the wrap up is, if you are or know anyone who's going through, might be tested, conflicted, or just being, just feel like you're just going through the ringer, a good book will do the trick. Trust me. And they're available on audio, downloads, iTunes, and I have CDs. So if you go to my website, you can grab a good book, and trust me, they're short, to the point, and you're not going to miss what it is that you're looking for and what you need. And my super strong collection is going to be where you want to go, or not just go, but start at, because there's other collections that you'll enjoy just for you. And don't forget, the super strong collection has Work It Out. It also has Giving My Tears a Break. And lastly, it has 3 Wishes. So don't forget, grab your super strong collection, and don't just get one good book. Get all 3. They're also available in ebook for you to download. That one and quite a few different other collections that you can enjoy and share with somebody else when you're finished. All right. Well, I guess I've yacked enough. So I want to say God bless. May you have blessings in abundance, continue blessings in abundance. Because if you're watching this, I know you're blessed already with the gift of life. So have a great day, a great week, and don't forget, you are already really strong.